Did you know that the average Hollywood production spends between 500,000 and $1 million on their wardrobe? To me, that's a crazy amount. As a low budget filmmaker, I can't imagine spending that on even a film, let alone on just a small section of that film, including my wardrobe. So, what I decided was to sit down and come up with 6 ways that I feel, and I have used some of these, as a way to dress your cast without breaking the bank. Right now, the first one is something that's no longer really all that useful because they are getting quite expensive, and that is Goodwill. For my first production, or one of my first productions, I should say, I did use Goodwill in my area to dress my cast. I had gotten their sizes right before filming, and I went there with about 15, 20 bucks to Goodwill, and I was able to pick up a shirt and some pants for each of the characters. Now, for a horror film, this way may not be advisable because you are going to tear up these clothings or stain them with blood in a horror film. And the only one issue with Goodwill is that you are not able to get multiples of the same clothing just due to the way they're available. But there was a time when Goodwill was one of my favorite ways. Now it's kind of fallen off just due to the prices that Goodwill has gone stupid with. But Goodwill is one way that you can save some money. The second way that I used big time was the Salvation Army store in my local area. Much like Goodwill, these guys do have a bunch of clothes, older clothes, newer clothes, t-shirts. So you can really kind of, even if you're getting a period piece film, your 70s or 80s, a lot of times you can find 70s and 80s clothes there that people have donated. So while other people may not find them useful, you can pick them up. And I also advise picking up these clothes when you don't need them. I mean, if you're just out and about and you see something, pick it up, put it in a tote, store it, because you never know when you're going to need it. Um, I picked up a butterfly collar suit. Paid like $4 for it, kept it until I needed it for a film, and then we kind of destroyed it while filming, and there that is. Third way to save some money is rummage sales. Rummage sales are fantastic for getting clothes for your cast. Because a lot of times at a rummage sale, even more than Goodwill and Salvation Army, you'll be able to pick up a shirt for 25 cents, a pair of jeans for $1, and you can really stock up on your wardrobe. I have a bunch of totes from rummage sales where I just picked up random clothing just to have on hand because, again, you never know. And it's always nice to have it. Now, a fourth way that I do have that you can solve, your budget woes when it comes to wardrobe is something new that I found down here in the South, and that's bin stores. The stores where they buy the returned Amazon products and things like that. Here where I'm at, they just dump them all in a bin and you can pick through them and usually can find some clothes. Now, the one thing with a bin store that's nice is that a lot of the clothes have tags on them. So you are getting clothing brand new, never been worn, looks very nice, very clean, very precise, and it's very good to have, and you can get it cheap. Now, the backside or the drawbacks of a bin store is they tend to be tier priced. Day one is like 10 bucks, day two is 8 bucks, three is 6 bucks, 4 bucks, 2 bucks, $1. Now, a lot of times by the time they get down to that $1, $2 side, you have very picked over clothes. But if you're dressing them for a horror film and you know they're going to get destroyed anyway, here sometimes you can get 2 shirts, 3 shirts of the same shirt because that was what was returned. So it is a nice way to pick it up. You just kind of have to wait and cross your fingers and hope. Now, the fifth way to save money is family. We all have family who tend to get new clothes all the time. That, they spend a big part of their budget on clothing. They have to have new shirts, new clothes all the time. Maybe you can ask them to save the older clothes for you so that you can use them. You may get a worn t-shirt, a worn pair of jeans, but that fits the character. And again, don't feel guilty bloodying it up or ripping it or putting holes in it or whatever you need to do to fit the part. But this is a way to get clothes for free and not have to worry about it. and really kind of stock up. So family is one way that I have used to save myself money on my product, on my projects. Now, the sixth and final way that I have used, and that is have the actors wear their own clothes. It's not ideal because sometimes people don't have extra clothes to spare, but if they do, what better way to dress your character for that person than to have them bring their own clothes? You just kind of have to be upfront and let them know, hey, we're probably going to get blood on it, or hey, we're probably going to rip it or stain it. So don't wear anything that you want to keep clean or you really care about. Wear your old beater shirts, your old torn up jeans. Great way to save money because it's free. Much like the family aspect, it's free, and that saves you a ton because free is in everybody's budget, including a no budget filmmaker. But there you have it, guys. Those are 6 ways that I think you can save money on your wardrobe. If you know of any, let me know down below. I'm always looking ways to save, and I would appreciate to hear what you think or the ways you use to save money on your wardrobe. Again, my 6 are the Goodwill, Salvation Army, rummage sales, the bin store, family, and the actors wear their own clothes. So yeah, let me know down below if you know of any ways to save money on your wardrobe. Thank you for tuning in. Click that subscribe button to help me grow this channel. I appreciate y'all being here. And as always, peace, love, see ya. Hey guys, thank you for watching that video. While you're here, why not click one of the videos here on either side of my head and check out other videos that are available on the channel. Click the subscribe button, and as always, have fun.